Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Adam Snyder here, the Homemade Entrepreneur, and today I just want to talk to you guys about my $1,800 Amazon FBA score that I had, and I'd just like to thank Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo for pretty much giving me the opportunity to make that much money. Now, probably wondering, how could I make that much money from Sony, Microsoft, and from Nintendo? Well, it's very simple. I bought a lot of games. So bought a lot of Nintendo Wii games, bought a lot of Xbox 360 games, and I bought a bunch of PlayStation 3 games. I think out of my whole score that I had, there was only probably like 2 or 3 PS4 games, and I think there was only one Xbox One game. But again, it's it was a lot. Okay, so I just grabbed a handful of them, brought a few of the different ones I found. So out of all of them, each game cost me 50 cents. I bought all the games. They paid 50 cents for each one. It was a game store that was going out of business. It was pretty much their last. I think today was their last day. Yeah, it was their last, or no, yesterday was their last day. So they actually went. It was their last day, final day. Everything 90% off. So every game cost me 50 cents. Actually, some actually cost me a little bit less than that. But I think 50 cents was about average what I paid for them. So here's just a couple. Show you them. And all the games, I looked at every single one. Every single disc was clean. It was clean, and I even had the guy. Clean the disc for me if there was a couple that weren't perfect, but I'll show you one of the things that I actually have in my office, a tool that I use to clean the disc. I use it for games primarily, but I also use it for DVDs as well and CDs. So first one, PlayStation 3, it's called Sniper Ghost Warrior. Bought this one, average 50 cents. Next one, Stuntman Ignition, again PlayStation 3. This one, PlayStation 3, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is the new one. So there has a little bit of, it's kind of, the case has a little crack in it, but still, sell them as used. Xbox 360, Madden 15. Love this game, have it myself. Love it because Richard Sherman's on it. I'm a Seahawk fan. Next one, Wii Tiger Woods Tour 2010. It has a price on it for $8.99, but obviously got it for a deal. Mario Land Shake It for Nintendo Wii. This one, there was actually another game that came in this one as well. So there's 2 games, but one didn't have a cover, or one didn't have a case, so not sure if I'll sell that or just give it to my son, let him play it. Transformers, the game. Again, this one was a good game. The only thing it doesn't have the booklet that comes with it. So, you know, on these, even though I'm gonna make a lot of money off it, I do got to put in a little bit of work on each one. I'll have to write a little description on, like, you know, this Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It has a little crack in it. This Nintendo Wii, on the top, it has a C on it. I think it's a C. If I can't get that off, you know, I'll have to disclose that as well. And on this one that doesn't have the gamer's booklet in it, I will disclose that as well. I don't want, if I have to pay, if I'm not making as much money just because I'm disclosing that stuff, I'd still rather make less than if I were to, you know, just, you know, not say a thing and they sent it back because they thought, okay, it was the game's great, the case is in impeccable condition, and it had the booklet. If they were mad that it didn't have one of those things, or it wasn't as good as they thought, they'll send it back and I'll lose my money. Okay, so just keep that in mind. On some of these, like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, you know, some that are more expensive, if I'll be able to make $20 or more on it, I will shrink wrap it to make it look a little bit more professional, and to make sure the case doesn't just flop open during transport or something like that. Doubt it would, but you never know. Okay, so if you have any questions on, you know, where I go to find a lot of these games, movies, CDs, stuff like that, comment below. Be happy to help you out. Give you a couple spots I go to. On top of that, and if you want to know why I shrink wrap it or some of the stuff I use, I'll put a a couple of the links up in the description to the tools I use to shrink wrap stuff. And also one of the things I'll be talking about in the next video is why I use a Bluetooth handheld scanner. It made it go a lot faster. You go to a game store, you go to a bookstore, anything like that, there's a lot of barcodes in there, and you don't want to take your phone and go and scan and beep beep, and you scan 5 items in a minute. Okay, that takes a long time. Instead, grab a handful of these, get your scanner, just go down the line. Okay, it's quick. Okay, you got one of these, just go right over the barcode, and it's very quick. So I highly recommend getting one. I'll put a link up to this one right here. It's nothing special, nothing fancy. I think I paid about $80 for it, and it works great. So if you have any questions, comment below. Happy to answer those questions for you. If not, you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Click that button right there. Become one today. I'll see you guys on the next video. Now you guys take care.